at UFC 303 this weekend. Can you talk a little bit about what happened, why you had to withdraw from this bout?
I had to withdraw from the bout for accidentally ingesting a banned substance.
What are your thoughts and feelings on that? Obviously, it's something that you didn't purposely do.
It's tough to speak about. I mean, like, I'm upset, but that doesn't do anything for me right now. So I've got to go through the process.
Just trying to deal with it. You were supposed to take on Jamal Hill, who then had to pull out as well himself. What did you think when you heard that he had to pull out?
It was a surprise, but with everything going on, that surprise quickly shifted to another one because this card's been so mixed up. So it sat with me for a little bit, but then the next day, and I was like, oh my God, this card's just crazy. So my focus became more on just the mix-up of the card versus that situation.
And is that a matchup that you still want to get later down the line when you can?
Yeah, if I need to, and if it's there, absolutely. I would love that matchup still.
And how do you think that fight goes down between you two?
Me victorious. As simple as that.
Cool.
Yeah.
And obviously in the fight's place, we have Anthony Smith and Roman Deliz. What do you think about that fight?
Interesting fight. Both really tough guys. Anthony Smith showed us after my fight that he wasn't done. Goes out and sinks into submission. Roman Deliz is great on the ground. So if the fight does go there, it's not going to be an easy submission. And both of them aren't afraid to strike. So very interesting, very exciting matchup.
And the main event, how do you see that going down between Yuri Prochazka and Alex Pereira? Obviously rematch.
I don't know how it's going to go down, but I am hopeful that Alex stays the champion and retains the belt, so that he can instill the belief in him that we all have. Yeah.
And can I ask your opinion what you thought about Conor McGregor withdrawing from this card and what you thought about the injury to his toe?
The initial mix-up of what the injury was, I think, kind of stirred us all up, but after finding out that it was his pinky toe, I understand. Like, having a broken pinky toe is bad. Whether people, give him crap for it or not, I don't know. But I mean, rightfully so. If you break your pinky toe and you still have weeks to go in a fight camp, and you're Conor McGregor, then you reschedule.
And what do you think should be next for Chandler? He's waited so long. Do you think he continues to wait, or do you think he just takes another fight?
I'm not sure. I mean, I don't really know the the mindset of Chandler. If he can wait, then why not? But if he can't afford to wait, then taking another fight would be smart.
Okay, and then just a quick prediction from you, if you can. Adesanya, Israel Adesanya is taking on Dricus du Plessis soon. What do you think about that matchup? How do you think it goes down?
I mean, another thing, I would like to see Izzy win. I really like his style. I like the legacy that he's built. He's another guy where I don't think we've seen the very best of him. I think he still has a lot to go. So I'd like to see, Izzy victorious in that fight.
And Bilal Muhammad and Leon Edwards, what do you think about that one?
Bilal Muhammad, Leon Edwards. I like to see Leon, I mean, but also I understand that, Bilal's not like the biggest fan favorite from what I hear. So love Leon Edwards. Hoping the best for Bilal. May the best man win.
And quickly, Merab and Sean O'Malley?
Merab. Yeah.
And actually, last one. What do you think about Mike Perry boxing Jake Paul?
I wish it were me boxing Jake Paul instead. But yeah, congrats to him. Big fight, good fight. Hopefully he goes and knocks his lights out. And hopefully one day I get a chance to fight Jake Paul. That'd be amazing.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Just a couple quick ones for me. You mentioned Jamal Hill maybe getting that fight rebooked. We don't know when he's going to be back, obviously, with the injury. When would you like to fight? Like, as far as your suspension and everything, when are you able to get back in there?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been issued my suspension from Nevada State yet. So
okay.
I'm in the waiting process for that. And as soon as they decide, then I start planning from, the date it's done and on.
I don't know how much stock fighters put into this, but you know, you had a loss a couple of years ago to Johnny Walker. Is that one you'd like to get back at some point to get to fight him again, or you kind of move past that and kind of looking at the division?
The way I look at it is this. Me fighting Johnny Walker right now does not make the most sense to me.
Okay.
I think that based off of the streak that I've been able to put together and where the UFC and myself know that I'm headed, I want to fight the champion. Right. Yeah. Like, that's the fight that I want. Yeah. And there's things in front of that. Okay, I understand that sometimes I have to wait in line. So for me, you know, as my own manager or whatever, like, to bring Johnny Walker like this and fight him again for a rematch, it doesn't make sense.
Right.
But if something happens in between me and trying to get this title and I fall backward, and like, okay, we can rematch. Like, we'll give the fans what they want.
Rankings, because I think he is still ranked fairly high, even though he's coming off that loss. But
yeah, but the rankings.
Fair enough. No, you don't have to tell me about that for sure. and you sort of alluded to there. Do you manage yourself now, or how do you go about negotiating with
I mean, for the most part, I just have a relationship directly with Hunter and Mick.
Okay, great.
And we just decide things kind of there. For the time being.
Is that easier for you, do you find, like just going direct?
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty simple. I'm probably missing out on a few things that a manager would know, or, you know, things like that. But for the most part, right now, my main focus is just building a relationship with the guys, Mick and Hunter and Dana, and just dealing with it that way for now.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you.
Much.